We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now here's the pitch. Right there for strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1. Line drive to left. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss. Bauer has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Judge stands at second with no outs. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
One out and a runner on third. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. The count is 1-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1 and the Reds nothing. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the upper deck and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 148 for his career. And with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Nick Castellanos now. And he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So stepping in, Joey Votto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike. That's ball
2 balls and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Full sets. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First pitch on its way. Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Lined hard, but foul. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He doubled to open up the ball game. The set and the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Four runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 5-1 Yanks. Leading off the inning, Nick Senzel. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. One strike now from Cole. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, 2 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Digging in, Trevor Bauer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for Cincinnati. They're down here 5-1. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He hit a sac fly earlier.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Gary Sanchez will be next. The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sanchez has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Gio Urshela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Jose De Leon is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
87, Jose De Leon.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now. Nicholas Castellanos will be next. Here it comes on 3-0.
Hey!
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 1 out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Cole into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. They're down 7-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out. Two balls, 1 strike, the count.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Nope.
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Senzel backing up on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-1. Bottom of the inning now. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and one now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another try at 2-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Popped up. And there's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Cole's ready. First pitch on the way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
At the ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor Torres.
Into the box, Torres. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the
Good stuff,
Reds,
Heidi. Thanks.
the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. One strike now from Cole.
Nope. That's ball 2.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
High pop-up. Voit over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ball 2 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose De Leon. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Torres at the bag. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. None left for Cincinnati. They're down 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Urshela.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-0. This is in the air to left. Winker moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Now at the plate, Luke Voit. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Now here it comes. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3. Nicholas Castellanos waits on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Judge is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard beat.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Reds go down quietly. They're down 7-1. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in, Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he popped him up. Moustakas has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
2-2.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball well outside. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So striding in, Mike Moustakas will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Nick Senzel waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. It is taken, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. 3-2, full count. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside. Two balls, no.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Torres.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Two out with the man at first. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Reds 1. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away here in the Reds half of the 8th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Travis Jankowski will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Cole's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 out, nobody on.
Strike.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down 7-1. Robert Stevenson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Robert Stevenson.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Luke Voigt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The pitch. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Ready once again, Garrett Cole. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-1. Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Eugenio.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Two and 0. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball
Lays
three.
off, and it's 3-0.
The count's 3-0.
Now the pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another chance? Nicholas Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for one. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In is Joey Votto now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The Reds down to their last strike, and he fouls this one off. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Trevor Bauer was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run on just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you.